folks. Welcome to another edition of the Healthy Way right here in Love 101 FM, the family station. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some tips, yeah, that can help you along. So, here we go. So, number one, eat a healthy diet. Eat a combination of different foods, including fruit, vegetables, nuts, and whole grains. Yeah. Now, adults should eat at least 5 portions of fruit and vegetables per day. You can improve your intake of fruits and vegetables by always including veggies in your meal, eating fresh fruit and vegetables as snacks, eating a variety of fruits and vegetables, and eating them in season. Now, you'll reduce your risk of malnutrition as well as diseases such as diabetes rather, heart disease, stroke, and cancer. So that's number one. Number two says consume less salt and sugar. Well, it's quite obvious, right? So Filipinos consume twice the recommended amount of sodium, putting them at a risk for high blood pressure, which in turn increases the risk of heart disease and stroke. And most people get their sodium through salt. Reduce your salt intake to 5 grams per day, equivalent to about 1 teaspoon. Now, it's easier to do this by limiting the amount of salt, soy sauce, fish sauce, and other high sodium measures in preparing meals. Removing salt seasoning from your meal table, avoid salty snacks, and choosing low sodium products. So there you go. Consume less salt and sugar. Number three says reduce intake of harmful fats. Now, fats consumed should be less than 30% of your total intake. This will help prevent unhealthy weight gain and NCDs. There are different types of fats, but unsaturated fats are preferably oversaturated fats than trans fats. Now, the World Health Organization WHO recommends reducing saturated fats to less than 10% of total energy intake, reducing trans fat to less than 1% of total energy intake, and replacing both saturated fats and trans fat to unsaturated fats. Now, the preferable unsaturated fats are found in fish, pear, nuts, and in sunflower. It's also found in soybean and olive oils. And saturated fats are found in fatty meat, butter, yeah, coconut oil, cream cheese, and so on. And so trans fats are found also in baked and fried foods and prepackaged snacks and foods, such as frozen pizzas, cookies, biscuits, and cooking oils and spreads. All right. So, number four, avoid harmful use of alcohol. Now, there is no safe level of drinking alcohol. Consuming alcohol can lead to health problems such as mental and behavioral disorders, including alcohol dependence, major NCDs such as liver problems, some cancer and heart diseases, as well as injuries resulting from violence and road clashes and collisions. Okay. Number five says don't smoke. Now, smoking tobacco causes NCDs such as lung disease, heart disease, and stroke. Tobacco kills not only the direct smokers but even non smokers through secondhand exposure. Currently, there are around 15.9 million Filipino adults who smoke tobacco, but 7 in 10 smokers are interested or plan to quit. You heard that? Quite a number there, right? If you're currently a smoker, it's not too late to quit, right? Once you do, you'll experience immediate and long term health benefits. If you're not a smoker, that's great. Please don't do it. Don't start smoking and fight for your right to breathe tobacco smoke free air. It's very, very important. Another good one is be active. Now, physical activity is defined as any bodily movement produced by skeletal muscles that requires energy. Yes? Now, this includes exercise and activities undertaken while working, playing, carrying out household chores, traveling, and engaging in recreational pursuits. Now, the amount of physical activity you need depends on your age group, but adults aged 18 to 64 years should do at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity physical activity throughout the week. Increase moderate intensity physical activity to 300 minutes per week for additional health benefits. And I know the Ministry of Health and Wellness, they have a program going on. They're encouraging people to at least do 20 to 30 minutes every day. So you get up, you do some exercise. Just don't sit there and do nothing. No, it doesn't help. So get up and do something for at least 20 to 30 minutes. It's really important, you know. Another one is to check your blood pressure regularly. So, hypertension or high blood pressure is called a silent killer. We all know that, right? Now, this is because many people who have hypertension may not be aware of the problem, as it may not even have any symptoms. If left uncontrolled, hypertension can lead to heart, brain, kidney, and other diseases. Have your blood pressure checked regularly by a health worker so you know your numbers. If your blood pressure is high, get the advice of a health worker. Now, this is vital in the prevention and control of hypertension. And we all can visit the pharmacy and get one of those machines to, keep us on track. So every time you feel a little discomfort, you check your blood pressure to see what the numbers are, and you write it down, right? And if it continues on a not so good path, then you visit your doctor and you take your record with you so that at least they can sort things out and get you on some medication. Very well. Another one is to uh, cover your mouth when coughing or sneezing. Diseases such as influenza, pneumonia, pneumonia, and tuberculosis are transmitted through the air. Now, when an infected person coughs or sneezes, infectious agents may be passed on to others through airborne droplets. When you feel a cough or sneeze coming on, make sure you have covered your mouth with a face mask or use a tissue, then dispose it carefully. If you don't have a tissue close by when you cough or sneeze, cover your mouth as much as possible on the inside of your elbow so the people online can see me. So you do this, right? And so that's how you do it. And another one is to prevent mosquito bites. Okay, now mosquitoes are one of the deadliest animals in the world. Diseases like dengue, chikungunya, malaria, and others are transmitted by mosquitoes and continue to affect so many people. Now you can take simple measures to protect yourself and your loved ones against mosquito-borne diseases. If you're traveling to an area with known mosquito-borne diseases, consult a physician for a vaccine to prevent diseases, such as yellow fever, right? And wear light-colored, long-sleeved shirts and pants and use insect repellent. At home, use window and door screens and use bed nets and clean your surroundings weekly to destroy mosquito breeding sites. So you go on the back, and if there are no old tires, you just empty it out if water is inside of it. Um, the flower pots, the saucer, you empty the saucer. So when you water the plant, you sure that the saucer doesn't have any water because that can breed mosquitoes, right? Very well. And cut your grass, right? Yeah, man, clean up the place. Drink water. Now, this says drink only safe water, right? Now, drinking unsafe water can lead to waterborne diseases such as diarrhea, yes, hepatitis A, there's cholera. Now, globally, at least 2 million or 2 billion people use a drinking water source contaminated with feces. Now, check your water producer and water refilling station to ensure that the water you're drinking is safe. In a setting where you are unsure of your water source, boil your water. That's still a thing, for at least 1 minute. This will destroy harmful organisms in the water. Let it cool naturally before drinking. All right. This one, I think it's quite important. It's really a good point to talk to someone if you trust you're feeling down. Um, right. So depression is a common illness worldwide with over 260 million people affected. And depression can manifest in different ways, but it might make you feel hopeless or worthless. Or you might think about negative or disturbing thoughts a lot or have an overwhelming sense of pain. If you're going through this, remember that you are not alone. Talk to someone you trust as a family member, friend, colleague, or mental health professional about how you feel, right? And if you feel that you're in danger of harming yourself, please contact um, someone for help. Just don't sit there. We're all going through challenging times. We're all going through stressful moments, but we all can pull through. And that's why I tell you every day that we need each other to survive, and I encourage you daily to check up on your people to see how they're doing. With the pandemic, people aren't able to go out and to enjoy, what they're used to. But now is the time to touch base with people. Yes, depression is real, mental illness is a big thing, and we really have to keep the conversation going on that. And so we encourage people to just stick close and help people along the way, right? Another one, clean your hands properly, right? So hand hygiene is critical not only for health workers, but for everyone. Clean hands can prevent the spread of infectious illnesses. You should hand wash using soap and water. And when your hands are visibly soiled or dirty, you use a alcohol-based products. If you really don't have soap on hand, sure you have a sanitizer. We can't preach it enough. That's what we're told to do right now, to keep the hands clean. So you keep sanitizing. So, or you have alcohol, you put in a little spray bottle and you walk up and down with it and you go on. Yeah. And I'll close with this one. Have regular checkups. So regular checkups can help find health problems before they start. Health professionals can help find and diagnose health issues early when their chances for treatment and cure are better. Yeah? Go to your nearest health facility to check out the health services, screenings, and treatment that are accessible to you. So it's important to see a doctor on a regular. Yeah, twice per year, once per year. It's quite important that you get out and go and have a conversation with your doctor and do an executive profile if you can. You're fatigued, you don't know why, go have a chat with the doctor. Yeah, and make sure you're eating properly. Very well. Well, I think that's all I shared today. Some tips to keep you going in the midst of all that we're going through. So have regular checkups. Yeah. Clean your hands properly. Another one is to talk to someone if you trust you're feeling down. Yeah. Drink only safe water. You're also encouraged to prevent mosquito bites. Cover your mouth when coughing or sneezing. Yes. Also, you're also encouraged to check your blood pressure regularly. Right. Be active. Exercise 20 to 30 minutes a day. Yeah. Don't smoke. Avoid harmful use of alcohol. Also reduce intake of harmful fats. Consume less salt and sugar. And eat a healthy diet. Gonna work on that? Very well. Thank you. This is Love 101 FM. It is the family station, and that's our chat today inside the healthy way. Catch you again some other time for another interesting feature inside the healthy way. Thank you.